congratulate His Excellency the President on his successful re-election that participated in the election. I also want to congratulate you, honorable colleagues, who made it to the August House once again, and also our colleagues who didn't make it, to come back here. We know you're already leaders. You will remain part of this family, and we shall continue working with you. As the leadership of Parliament, we would want to have efforts which would be aimed at ensuring that colleagues will remain family, even outside here. Because we have those who have been going, coming back, they lose today, the next time they win. You know, it's very important to remain in touch. And that's why we worked out mechanisms to ensure that at least we'll be able to give you the minimum assistance, even when you are outside of this house. So I hope we shall continue engaging to see which better way for this family to remain, you know, even outside the house, to remain in a honorable state despite the challenges that would be coming up. Honorable colleagues, last year we were unable to hold our end of year party because we were all running up and down. We are busy in our constituencies. So as the leadership of Parliament, we decided that we should have a party for you. So that is a combination of end of year and beginning of the year. So we shall have it tomorrow at 5 p.m. at South Wing Ground Parking. I therefore invite you to attend, and we shed off the stress that we got from the field. Colleagues, I'll be amending the order paper to allow laying of reports by the Auditor General for the last financial year. There are some reports which came in today, and we feel we should work on them right away. Then also, I'm happy the Minister for Finance is here, and I want to urge, I know we have the statutory timelines that are clearly provided for as far as the budgeting process is concerned. Ministerial policy statement should be here by 15th of March. Alternative statements from the opposition by 29th of March. Annual budget estimates together with the tax bills by 1st of April, and then the budget by 31st of May. But as you know, we are in a transition period. A new government will be coming in. So we shall be, as the leadership of the House, we decided we should prorogue the House by the end of April. And that means we should have finished the budget. So, Honorable Minister, we shall request you go back, you work in overdrive, and we see how best you can be generous enough to squeeze and get for us some time so that we are able to prorogue the House after we have processed the budget. And I know it's tough on you, but when you bring them here, we shall also work in overdrive here. And we shall be giving honorable colleagues enough time. We shall reduce on activities of plenary so that you can concentrate more in activities of the committees, process the budget, and we come to plenary when we are just completing that. Colleagues, that's my communication. Reaction. Then Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I also want to join you in welcoming colleagues back to the House. I'll be hesitant for now to pass on congratulatory messages because I believe there is still some issues to be taken care of. But anyhow, it's good that we are back. Some people aside have not congratulated them. It's okay. You have people to congratulate you. Right, Honourable Speaker, please protect me from members who want me to congratulate them by force, right, Honourable? I certainly cannot congratulate anyone by force.
Colleagues, congratulations are voluntary. Okay, so we have congratulated Honorable Joel.
Who?
I have congratulated.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear that, Right Honorable.
You might be having issues as a leader of opposition.
Anyhow, Honorable Speaker, I wanted to...
Speaker, I thought I would raise it after the leader of opposition, but I thank you. When you are communicating, you informed the House about colleagues who had lost parents. I had thought, Mr. Speaker, that you are going to inform Parliament about the Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi, who was arrested.
Has he died?
Who was arrested.
Because Honorable Ssenyonyi just said, because I informed colleagues about members who had lost their loved ones. So I talked about the dead. So I just want...
Mr. Speaker, it's a tradition in this Parliament. In fact, in the past, even birth will be announced. When we have a colleague arrested, in the past, we have been briefed, and Parliament has offered to help. So I had thought, Mr. Speaker, and I'm not blaming you, that you will inform us about the Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi. We keep reading reports that 10 people were killed in his house. But since that matter is before court, I thought as a colleague you will need to know and demand from government an explanation regarding his circumstances, especially the ones that don't offend the law regarding people who are suspect. So that's a procedural issue, Mr. Speaker, I am raising.
You had scared me, Honorable Ssenyonyi. Usually how we handle these matters, we have the CID officer attached to Parliament. He gives us a report as a leadership, and then from that report, we are able to follow up on such a matter. So I'm going to ask the CID officer who will share with us the report through the clerk, and we shall offer any assistance within our means as the leadership of the House, like we do for other colleagues.
For any colleague here to be arrested, someone's go through your office. But of course, what we saw with the Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi is that his home was raided by the military. Thankfully, and imagine I'm saying thankfully, for him, he was not disappeared away. He was taken to police and then court. Never mind that the raid was outside of the law, really. The concern about the others is they were taken and you don't know where they are. Honorable Speaker, the Minister for Information has said that the home of the Honorable Kyagulanyi is suspected to be used as a public disorder hub. Those are the words that he used. And therefore, there's access control. I think you should not operate in the dark. If you think that my home has got an issue with public order, accessibility, why do you not bring me on board so that I know what can I do, what can I not do? Because now you know, but the family doesn't know. So when they come, they are banging doors, the wife refuses to open. She's thinking, are these coming in good faith or not? Eventually they break and beat her up. But when you inform the family that now these are the standard operating procedures, no one is supposed to visit you, no one is supposed to bring food for you, then we know, and we also get to see what can we challenge. But now you know. The family does not know. Yesterday his siblings went to see him, to see the family. They were denied access. So can we know, Honorable Minister, it's not enough for you to say we have put in place access controls. To what effect? Because when I know, then tomorrow if I flout what you have laid down, if it is legal, I can be held liable. Finally, Honorable Speaker, again, this talk of there are people inciting violence and that's why the state is operating that way. Incitement of violence is an offense in this country. Why don't you charge them? If you think the Honorable Kyagulanyi has incited violence, issue him with summons. That's what I've been saying. But for you to say he's inciting violence, that's why we shall raid his home, break things, beat up his wife. You're operating outside the law. Issue him with summons. And very finally, Honorable Speaker, you see, abductions, and why we call these abductions, the Minister for Internal Affairs, who was saying that, yes, I went through, even though I'm saying the process was unfair. You see, we blame Idi Amin's regime of having killed people, and yes, they did. But Idi Amin did not kill everybody who was present in the country at the time. But let me get back to my point. The reason we are calling these abductions is because how can 7 days later, 2 weeks later, families don't know where they are? Honorable Minister, you have said that you are aware that for some of these, they are being processed for court. Tell me, you quote for me a law which says you can hold somebody for 7 days, for 2 weeks. The family doesn't know. The lawyers don't know, but you're saying you're processing them for court. How is that legal? How? You help me understand. Because if you're processing them for court, the family has got to be able to access them. Lawyers should be able to access them. If they're writing statements, they have a right to have legal counsel with them. But you're saying 10 days later, you're processing them for court. We don't know the state in which they are. Family cannot access them. You, with due respect, the Honourable Minister should be ashamed of telling us these things that are outside the law. You should be apologizing the same way you're saying government, if it apologized to you and you forgave them, you should be saying, let's...
Honourable Minister, for information.